All right. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Okay, mic is working. Let me turn sound down a wee bit. Good evening, everybody, or good morning. Hopefully all y'all are doing well. Welcome to the stream, all my viewers, past, present, and future, watching now, watching VOD. I say that, but there ain't anyone watching right now, is there? Again, I mentioned a tweet, but very sorry for not streaming last week, especially when I do need to be more reliable a streamer to begin with. Things just weren't great, and my sleep schedule got wonked out, and I haven't recovered from it yet. But obviously I do need to stream, and I know I'm going to be streaming tomorrow anyways, so... So sorry about that. Obviously tonight we're going to be playing some more Luigi's Mansion, but tomorrow is something special. Got another collab with Suicapon prepared. Going to be playing a bit of Needhog, then after that gonna be playing some Jackbox, after that who knows what else. And we got plenty of stuff planned for the future. Maybe even some long-running stuff. Still need to talk to Lily and Gray about rearranging things, but we're also rearranging a few other things. We got a game set to happen on Sundays now, which might throw a wrench in the works of the Kingdom Hearts stuff, so maybe I'll shift some stuff to Saturdays? I don't know. Need to get back to streaming Kingdom Hearts. Since I'm having the earlier stream with Suika at 2 p.m. Central, there probably won't be a stream in the evening, but there still might be, so keep an ear to the ground. Wednesday's stream is up in the air, but I'll probably try to have something there, even if it isn't starting Vampire. Not entirely sure. That said, there is a good chance that we'll be finishing Luigi's Mansion tonight, so we'll see how things go. Don't really have anything else to announce or talk about at the moment, so let's go ahead and kill the music. Dim the lights. And let's get started. As soon as I get that to properly show, rather than... There we go. We need achievements about support for this title. Okay, guess I have to update Dolphin real quick. Give me a tick. Sorry about this. I checked. I swear it didn't give me an update notice when I boot up Dolphin earlier, but this'll just take a minute. Let me hold the music right back up. There's also something about a spectator mode they need to turn off. I have no idea where that would be.
Needed.
Spectator mode is off. Mode on, unofficial achievements on, encore achievements off, spectator mode off, Discord present off, progress notifications on.
Needed.
There we go. Okay, back in business. Except for, you know, that problem, where it's not freaking capturing. Dolphin, why'd you do this? There we go. Do 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 do. Alright, we got a bit of legwork to do. Back up to the top we go. Son of a... Why must that shortcut be locked? Wouldn't it be nice if I could raise carrier pigeons here? Still questioning the fact that carrier pigeons exist in the Mario universe. So weird that specifically just slightly upstairs area. That's just so cruel that there's a fake thing right there. I may have thought this happened before, which is why I referenced the Lightning India tweet. But, yeah. Oh no! Yeah, it's dark, ergo it is spookier. Right off the bat, they're out to play. And you go. Look at that schnoz go. Boing, 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 boing. Truly, dual physics at its best. I don't think so. Nope, I don't. Well, Luigi's compelled. Don't ask how Toad had this number. Don't ask why it's only calling this one phone. Don't ask which specific Toad it is. Trigger switch in the basement. Got it. Money. Once again, compelled. Yeah, you have so many better ways to contact us. How do you even know we were in here? Uncle Grimly. Rooms of mirrors, God. How dare you. Ooh. One moment goes to go. That should not have hit me. We ain't got nothing on the guys on the roof. How dare you break out? The room is so cold. Ow. Well, not going that way yet. The mirror would actually be quite convenient right now. feels so inconsistent. Just sometimes they just randomly immediately get unstuck. Where is the door? Here it is. I don't know why you would even bother ambushing me in that room when there's just, like, so much space. Rather soon. That I don't want you. I swear there was a mirror somewhere on this floor. These should both be bathrooms. So. Like they've actually got me quartered in here, you bastards. Well, Toad's gone missing. That wasn't fair. Alright, listen here, you little shits. Hey, Grumbly, how you doing? Nobody will find me because I'm old, cranky, and by gun people are afraid of me. Fair enough, Gremlin. Gotta kind of respect that. Bunch of goes. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It goes to the breaker room, which is mysteriously locked right now for some reason. Why? Anyways, we do need to go somewhere. Somewhere very important that we haven't gone to yet now that we've started a quote-unquote chapter. Peace! Desist! It's checking to make sure I haven't gone the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I walked by because I was annoyed by them. I figured out the wrong one, but still better than dealing with those two. Really, the fact that Luigi gets stunned anytime one of these guys shows up is just its own can of annoyance. At least surprising. Oh, there is a cheese here. Yeah, one of the other great things about the Blackout is the fact that if there's any mice you haven't caught and any of the blue ghosts you haven't caught, they are catchable again. In fact, there are some ghosts which only show up during the Blackout, which we'll be tracking down shortly. We just have one other priority first. I saw you get lit up too, you fucking bastard. You're just gonna get watered to death. You get a drought again. Congrats. That's what you get for being annoying. Anyways, we have our excessively large plant to tend to. And now that's nice and fucking huge, it just pops out a ton of money and a frickin' diamond. Mr. Green Thumb. Ah, son of a bitch. I guess this is the rat room. There are the cheese rats, and then there are the just hallway rats that have I guess random room rats that have a about 20% chance of appearing. So we're just gonna loop through there a few times. There you go, you're mine. An emerald for Mr. Green Thumb. New frying pan for Mr. Green Thumb. Anyways, like I said, there are some speedy specters, the blue boys, that only show up during the blackout. I won't be hunting down each and every spirit location in each and every cheese location. Leastwise, because I won't get too much out of it outside of maybe showing you the best mansion. And the achievement for that annoyingly is tied to the hidden mansion only. But I will be going to all of the specter locations. Let me just pull up that list real quick, and then once we have that done, we'll get the power back up. Incidentally, in regards to the optional rooms, such as the dining room that we're in now, if you don't catch them before you solve the blackout, then they're just not catchable for whatever reason. I assume there's just something that kind of flips the bully off. There's one in the conservatory, one in the hidden room, and one in the nursery. So I've just decided to use the Yakuza button for this stream because I can. I might as well make some more use of it. So I was kind of half right in why I was going this way. Hopefully there's a mirror in there. Hey, thanks, Luigi. Set him up. Screw you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Got annoying. Hello and goodbye. Oh, so there's not a mirror in here, which is unfortunate. Doesn't appear to be anything else new in here since last we raided it. Oh, got the gold bar. Oh. Screw you guys. Didn't even have time to react to that. The getting scared by enemies is truly the worst design thing in this game. Also concerning is the fact that Toad is nowhere around. How? How? Okay. Okay. Alright. Son of a... I swear if I have to fight them again. Okay. What? Which also means if you screw up catching one of these buggers, you have to start all over. Okay. Now we just need to detail our way back to the observatory. Why does it give me... There we go, I was about to say, why isn't it letting me A to zoom? It only zooms in on the current... What good is zooming in, pray tell? Unfortunately, the observatory is somewhere we very much should have gone when we were upstairs. On the bright side, the cute little ghosts are back. Still no toe, though. Hey, I was complimenting you guys. I was expecting you guys to be back, but okay. Cease! My god, why? Making sure I don't get friggin'... I really would not put past them to put them all the way over here, so I'm just checking. Okay. That does not look ordinary by any stretch of the imagination, Luigi. What else am I meant to check in the observatory? Is it meant to be in the telescope? Wait, I know. I thought it might be in a ball. Maybe they meant it's Maybe it's meant to be in here? Not sure how you didn't get sucked in, but that's fine. No? Okay. Let's see. So for some reason, the ones hiding during the blackout are changed in the 3DS version. Oh, I'm an idiot. They're all on the first floor. It's not the observatory, it's the conservatory. It's a fucking music room. I'm an idiot. Okay. You're not scary, you're just annoying. And you tiny little guys are adorable. Stupid but adorable. Caught all three of them, and somehow this is the only one that ended up in a vacuum. Lingering hitboxes. I understand them, I don't like them, but I understand them. Okay. So it seemed like the most logical place. Oh, here we go. There we go. Stealthy you. Why? Get down there. Considering two of them had gems, it bothers me slightly that the second one didn't have gems. Yeah. The unheard percussion of Mario. Back down we go. I swore there was one in the breaker room. Oh. Oh, I butchered that. Conveniently, it's a key for across the way. Booby hatch. Alright, that's not fair. Oh, dropped gold. Such a weird and underused mechanic. I'm gonna bring a fire elemental back here at some point. Gives me a key for way up on the 3rd floor, the attic area. Bear Boropedes. Well, that's one reason to avoid the floor. Like, why can we walk on the ceiling? What was the purpose? Hey, how you doing? Right, son of a bitch. Yeah, both of those are locked. We're not going down there yet. I guess just in case you don't want to deal with all the dust. Such a random thing. It's can't even use it like a proper shortcut either, since you have to go around the entire room. What I'd love is a key for that freaking door. Okay, do we have any other keys or just that one key? Yeah, it's that one key. I'd also like to know is why this towel is just randomly out to dry over here. You can also bet we're gonna try and water the plants on the roof once they're back up there. Curiously, no booze trying to appear here. Ooh. Pays to keep your plants watered. Haha! Sheesh. Ooh. Nice shiny ruby. These are some very generous plants. Part of me wonders if I could just get this by knocking on them instead, but this feels better. These guys need the water. Yeah, they won't do the dust thing if they're not watered too. Bold of you to show up right in fucking front of me. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? Okay, goodbye. Mr. Bones just randomly playing hide and seek for some reason. We got ourselves a green. Looks so unhappy. Ah, yes, my favorite movie, Western. Hold on, boo, I got money to claim. You son of a... Boomerang coming at you. Where'd you... Run to the other blast side of the room. Well, I'll be with you guys in a minute. Sorry, gentlemen. I'll be back. These guys start to have truly ridiculous amounts of HP. Uh, where do you even go? Just want to be annoying. Great. Into a place I can't follow. Annoying bastard. Why would you want that, Weegi? The valve. The valve. Squeak. Squeak. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Sorry, sir. Screw you. That fucking poison mushroom. Yeah, that totally traveled through the chair. Should have saved you for last if you're the one with the pearls. Oh, come on, that landed right on my head. Yeah, you ain't going anywhere, buddy. Of course you possessed a fucking doll head. Or not. Oh gosh. Radar really did not want to detect wherever it was. 6 o'clock moves. You bastard. Well, this seems large enough to walk through. Are we going up? Just finishing all my chips real quick. Tip. Random ass ice ghost. The moon seems suspiciously intact. Ah, this opens up that door we couldn't get to before. On the 3rd floor. Can't even scan the actual moon. A very large, surprisingly flat roof. Or what's at the top of this one? Why, it's a diving board for some reason. Incidentally, this room also has one of those mice that show up 20% of the time. So you'll have to be climbing and falling into this place a number of times. There is something to expedite this process, but yeah, give me a heart. Give me. costing me my newfound riches. I'm just going to ignore Mr. Ceiling Dude for now in case there's a speedy goat somewhere near. You son of a bitch. I knew it. It's just like that just lets Mr. Spooky McDick. Yeah, that opens the door for... over there. Okay. What happens if I light all of you? Well, I can't light them. Unfortunately. So I can't find out. Oh well. Ah, hello Toad, there you are. You've been missing for so long. I've been deprived of a save due to those fucking moves just going off and doing what I want. So why do some of these just have fucking random ass gold bars in them at random times? Hey, dude, you know you're coming with me. Thank you. One on the second, one on the third, and I wish I had that fucking shortcut. Why isn't it so 10? Got some spooky spikes for the sitting room. Might. There are a bunch of you in here. I love getting stunned by one of you fuckers so they can't do anything. You get to suffer. It has a lingering hurt box. Why? Why does it have a lingering hurt box? How'd you go anywhere that's off the radar? Bolivia. Let's gotta see if any of the elements helped. At minimum, it's possible that ice might help considering the roof. Well, I've already done that, but thank you. Although there are plenty of plants. Oh, Luigi, he's got what plants crave. I don't know why this girl gets a cutscene. But we got another ghost kid. Do not try to wake me. I know you seem pretty awake. Not fair enough, Luigi, but not strictly relevant. Oh, she won't wet the bed. Well, we'll just help her with that in a moment. Trying to... It's very hard to upside down water this plant. I need more water. Done and done, and also screw you for making me not get the big pearl. Very, very convenient. Aha! Sapphire for our trouble. Lovely Bonita. Water does not appear to help. It just leaves trying ice on the buggers. Yeah. And left. Actually, there should be an ice spirit over here. Still don't know what the colors mean. Maybe it says in the manual, I don't know. See, no, it's on the other side. Appear to be a lot of knights in here. I was out of the way. Screw you. You're a little... Sigh. A lot of money randomly in this Onyx space. Money. Surprised there's still ghosts in there. Oh, there's one here in the corner. Oh, you're staying in the corner, buddy. Done in my cutscene. Yay. This one's way down in the basement. Theoretically, we got 2 boos in here. There's a boocaster. I don't think that helps. I didn't actually catch the name of that one. Get back here. Ah, so close. Wow, that guy pulled a fucking boomerang. For a moment, I thought you were talking about the red beeping that the Game Boy 4 made, and I'm just like, oh, you mean like the graphics? Okay, yeah, that I fully read up. I suppose. That's weird, but I suppose. There are a lot of weird ringtones. I mean, this would make for a cool ringtone. Also, howdy, Octo Aori. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Time for some tea. Let me check something real quick. Do 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 do. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I was right. Why is that not... Looks like I should be trying to use ice on them. In which case, I guess it just didn't get hit by it. Like, everything I'm reading is in regards to the Boos and the Bulasis battle. But theoretically, according to this achievement, I should be able to use the ice on them in general. Either that or it didn't trigger properly during the Bulasis fight. I'll try again. I mean, there was the booze, so Boocaster being a newscaster makes sense. Granted, the booze in particular didn't used to be people. It's a toss-up between the ghosts in the Mario universe having been people and not having been people. Like, when someone is born as a ghost, it kinda... who knows? But a booze are booze. Anyway. North! little frosty in here to begin with. Oh, hi. This would also be a fun ringtone. It's a nice collection of jars. Not sure why you have it, but it's pretty nice. And suddenly Alex from Clockwork Orange. I didn't want them, but if you'd like to view my jars, you'd best challenge me first. Okay, sure. Suddenly Alex from Clockwork Orange, but Irish and hiding in a fucking jar. See how many of me you can freeze with that ice boil. If you freeze 7 of me, then you win. Right, alright. If you lose, mate, it's out the door, you. Sure. So you think his soul is just connected to each of these? Do you think there's like a little bit of them in each of these jars? Do you think he's just going into the ground in between each of these? Oh, well, that was very unlucky for him. Yeah, I did indeed. Well, I mean, popping up immediately next to where you just were before I even had a chance to put the ice away did not help your case. I would not, good sir, but thank you. My dude has no legs, he just is jar. Screw you. Eventually, I'll have to look into a proper guide as for how you're meant to... Dude, you're breaking your jars by throwing them at me. And to how you're meant to one-cycle these guys, because it's infuriating to do, like, every single one of them, like, near perfectly, and then somehow they still break free. I got a diamond out of that, at least. I'll be there for you in a second, boo. I have money to pick up. So many jars. Oh gosh. Is it weird that there's also just like a little bit of a break insert there? I can view all the jars I want. Oh, that does work. It actually freezes them in place a little bit. It's really jank and it doesn't hold them in place long enough to make it work but it works. The tower control tower jingle? I'm not entirely sure I know what you mean offhand. Oh, that's a bomb. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't properly played Splatoon. I know what it is. I know what tower control is. I just didn't recognize it off the top of my head. I kind of want to play it at some point, if just for the single-player mode. I'm pretty sure we own it, but I'd have to track it down. Does Luigi actually have anything to say about these jars? He is concerned about how much they would sell for, which I is quite fair. Forecast, boo ugly. I suppose this would technically work better when they're in the hallways, considering there's less room for them to dodge. In theory. Yes. Smoothly as water. That is not directly true, but thanks for the encouragement you got. Okay. Still one somewhere in there. Ooh, money. Hello, Boomerang. I was wondering when you show back up. Ah! Why do you keep going back and forth, and why do you have so much health? What? Ha! Okay, so they can go in that thing for some reason. Okay, 7 left. Just making sure there's another one in there. Should probably make sure one didn't go back into the toy room. Yep, one went in the toy room. Overconfident with handling a random spider. I have several questions. Like, it's cool, pun intended, that that works, but so weird and finicky and doesn't really do that much. You 0 health, son of a bitch. 6 left. Okay, and that takes us down back to the basement. Hi. Fortunately, we got us a shortcut in the other room. Never is explained how and why these things teleport you back here. Maybe in the manual. Maybe in the manual. And for some reason, the front door is just the wall. That was is happening in the other room. Meanwhile, it is very wet in here. We got these cool little green guys. We're basically just here to fuck with you while you take care of everything else. I had that man dead to rights, fuck you. Well, dead again to rights anyways. Now then, how do we get past this mysterious green gunk? The valve, the valve. Don't question the fact that Boo's giggled at us when we turned that handle. So, Luigi, you could have just walked through that. Really, it's lucky that that thing didn't fall through the floor grate. And that particularly opens the door right down there. And now we have Buffon. Okay, there he goes. Where did you go in here? Where do you go from there? It's like so very little space for you to play here. This would be a nice shortcut if not for the fact that you have to awkwardly go around everything. Now let's have a bitch hidden here too. Oh, there's Booby Hatch. I almost forgot about you, buddy. I was wondering about that. You can barely even see his hair underneath the cap. It is truly an excessive quantity of health. I don't know why. Was there a Boo in here? They made a Boo going through a wall noise. I like how low poly he is until you get close enough to him. Oh. Especially considering the fact that for these in particular, you have to go back and forth through this really annoying room. Where'd the other one even go? He just kind of vanished. Oh, hello again, Buffon. Could you not? Thanks, could you, ah. Considering all the little bomb ghosts in here. Fortunately, the ice does not seem to do much to the little bomb ghosts. Why are you taking so little damage in this hallway? Ugh. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Where is my hairbrush? Oh, come on, you had 0 health. I'm incensed, enraged, full of fury. You son of a bitch. Which of these am I angry? You know, that's more scared, but that'll do. I forgot they don't really have a proper angry on this. This is meant to be there, angry. This is as close as I could really be to angry right now. I will be the green mustard of your doom, you fucker. Get in the vacuum. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was Buffon. I was kind of too enraged to pay attention to the name, but we still need booby traps somewhere in here. He probably went into the ice room. I have to play this song and dance with him and then with whoever's in the other room. There is something to be said about the sound effect of when Luigi is flipping. It's just very satisfying to hear... one moment. Him landing. There we go. Finicastor. Because he makes contact with, like, the front and back of each shoe, so it flips up. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. It's very auditory pleasing. Bouquet. Yes, I am a lunatic, and I will have you all in my bag. Oh, you went south, you fucker. Yeah, well, time to make progress. Get, ah! It was... Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he showed up in a dark room. But if he keeps going back and... Why is this one door so finicky? Go... Let's sigh. There we go. Ooh. Yes, you have lost it, and soon you'll lose your freedom. As your round, trolling, not scared of me ass gets put in this vacuum. There you go. In you come. 4 left. Oh, really, do you? Ghost freed from the paintings of the ghost artist Van Gogh. Had a passel of trouble? A passel. A passel. Either way, that's finally taken care of. Ugh. Hassle, informal, U.S. English. A large group of people or things of indeterminate number. A pack. But fair enough. Apparently it's what you call a group of possums. The more you know. Okay. Progress time. Hold the storage. Sky may have loved the cold just a wee bit too much. That's... You know, he's got a bit of a point there. You just lit a fire inside his house. Granted, this would be a good place to keep it, but... Fucking trying to dingo dial me. I didn't even get hit by anything. He just broke free. Because of course he did it. Give it that pearl. Again, didn't actually get hit by anything. He just randomly decided, nope, I'm gone. Just like that, you're mine. Just like that, all the icicles are gone. That would be a trip if the Mushroom Kingdom was in fucking Canada. Considering they used to be like New York plumbers. That seems unlikely. This key goes all the way up to the 3rd fucking floor. Boulder Dash. Well, thank you, Boulder Dash, for only having 150 health. It is... Truly, I am thankful, but also, fuck you. Why must you do this to me, Boulder Dash? You're still far less annoying than your brethren. Although you do keep running right into me. I have no wish to return to Crash Bandicoot at this very moment. Son of a... In you come. Yeah. 3 left. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure there's only really 1 more locked room. Do. There you go. It is simply maddening that that door is still locked for no real reason. Just wanted to check to make sure there wasn't a boo down here for some reason. Guess there technically is, just not there. Going to go through the upstairs real quick just to make sure that I hadn't missed any in there. Yep, got one in Nana's room. I don't think there are actually any in the bathrooms for whatever reason. I swore there was a toad in this one before. Good morning, Gray. Hopefully the bun's doing well. And you've only slept through about 2 hours, give or take. Plus, there's always the VODs. Got nothing in here. That was a weird glow in the corner. Why is there like a trio of light sources in the middle of here as if there was a ghost? Obviously there's... Maybe those are left over from the lamp, considering the room flipped? That's a weird... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's meant to be from, like, the chandelier. That's a weird bug. That's left behind. Garrel. Garrel Winter Wraith. Gray is also Benoy. He, needs to get back to the streaming at some point, but occasionally he helps my streams. Although his schedule has gotten changed, so, like I said at the start of the stream, need to figure out certain orders. Oh, that Resident Evil door open. The Artist Studio. Ah, yes, I am. Well, look, buddy, if they stopped trying to kill me first, then maybe I would leave them alone. I mean, you aren't helping your own case by going right after me either. Really, I'm just worried about the booze, and they kind of kidnapped my brother, and... How did I only grab one of you lot? Was the Safari room a Nintendo Power thing? I could have sworn it was something that like a streamer or a YouTuber spouted off that they had read about in Nintendo Power something, and either way it was an urban legend that spread across the internet, but... Also, Mr. Artist, all you're doing is feeding my vacuum? Somehow only grabbed one of them, but okay, this is fine. Just need to vacuum up all these banana peels. And for some reason, he throws the fucking ceiling ghosts at us. I... It does not want me to get these guys for some reason. There we go. Well, I mean, strictly speaking, we're making your portraits back into art, so... Yeah, they're fine. Sutalor. There we go. It's lit. Every room has been lit in the mansion. This is the last key. Always feels good to one-cycle them, although, unless I get hit by something, I never know why or how they break free. It's also weird how not... Firstly, it's weird how this is on, like, a bunch of cinder blocks. Secondly, I wonder which came first, the portrait ghosts or, like, these portrait busts. Lastly, I'm concerned about the fact that theoretically this should be the last boo, but there are 3 left, which means there are 2 more somewhere. So I've got some checking to do. And since I was half distracted while talking, I missed his name, which is sad. I did... what? Little fucker flew back in to laugh at me. I wonder if there's one in the graveyard. I don't think so. I checked all the second levels, so I guess now I need to double check all the first level. Oh, boutique. Thank you. Clearly, they had a run-in with Audrey Boo. I did what? I did. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Egad. That's... Pretty sure you've told that to me before. Also, that would be less than useful at this point. Okay. A poacher ghost would have been fun. It's also weird that this little bit of attic is just still haunted regardless. Still do not know what determines whether or not those bases just randomly have a bunch of cash and or a gold bar in them. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a run through just to see where those two last boos are. Strictly speaking, I don't have to get them, but it's nice to. You do have to catch a certain quantity of boos before you can finish, but I don't recall how many that is. Because boos have power in numbers, as you might recall, which is how they fucking formed the boo losses in the first place. So if you don't have a certain amount of boos caught, King Boo will just shoot you back out when you try and save Mario. Pretty sure none of the boos can be in the hidden rooms, but it's very safe to check them, sorry. Poor Weege. So such a unique looking... That shook for half a second. Such a evil fake door there. And I still don't have a key for that hallway up there, what the fuck? Like, you think I would have picked up a key for that little hallway as a shortcut to the second floor, but no. Maybe in the hidden mansion, but it kind of pisses me off. Madame Clairvoyant's room. I haven't checked yet. It'd be hilarious if the reward for catching all the boos was just being able to use that now useless shortcut. No boos. Like, King Boo does not count as one of the boos, but even if he did... was really briefly glitched and played a bit of the nighttime. Like, I went through all of the second floor doors before. Oh, here we go. I guess I didn't go back into the Astral Hall. Boonswoggle. Oh, is that what he's yelling? I was wondering what he was yelling. I feel like that's a bit on the nose, but fair enough. One boo to go. The last one is not in the observatory, though. So there is one more boo somewhere. I got in both of these rooms. I do like being in that backyard area for the music, even if Mario's not having the best of times. Those poor bats. Real fake doors. Obviously I got that one, but still better safe than sorry. You get the same kind of sad version of the music as up there, but it's not quite the same. Technically speaking, this isn't even me and my completionist worse. I'm just trying to get all the fucking boos. Although trying to be a completionist wouldn't work great, considering the fact that you can't get everything unless you're in the Hidden Mansion, the effective New Game Plus. There is something kind of cool in the Hidden Mansion, though. I'll show that off at a later date. Go up the ladder, Weegi. that they reuse this animation for some reason. With no context. It's fun to completionist Legend of Zelda games, least-wise because it gives you some insight into randomizers. I started the Hidden Mansion, but I never finished it because I'm just playing the game again. I plan on going through the Legend of Zelda games at some point just to go through them, and then I'll go through them randomized. Few people talking about the missing one point to the butler's room, but I've already been in there and I went into the hidden room to boot. Yes, strictly speaking, I haven't double-checked the basement rooms. I still need to go back by the kitchen, I guess. I kind of enjoy the horseback archery minigame, but the 3DS version makes it much easier, for obvious reasons. I enjoy the gyroscopic controls on Ocarina 3DS. Yeah, it's not in the graveyard. In theory, maybe one of the boos went into the final hallway? I'm going to save first. I would kind of prefer to play the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, but now I'll just play the GameCube version of it. Whereas I do plan on playing the GameCube version of Majora's Mask anyways, because the 3DS version of Majora's Mask botched a few things. Mostly they botched Zora Link as well as... your mileage may vary about changes to the local water temple. Oh, fucker, head back in here somehow. Where are you, you wily person? Forcing me to come back into a fucking ice room. Booripedes. Hip! Booripedus. You're mine. And for our troubles, we get a gold diamond. Yay. And now I'm going to go and save again, because I probably won't die, but if I do, then it won't count as having been collected. There we go. I feel like I should recognize that name, but I don't for whatever reason. Ah. Yeah, that seems fitting for a boo to be named. The final hallway. It's winding and spooky and has a custom camera. Doesn't have a custom text for the door, though. Even got a custom doorknob. Yeah. How you doing? You doing okay? You could just leave if I want. No comment, Luigi? What the world is this? Gee, Luigi, I wonder. Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. Maybe if I hide behind a... I was gonna say, maybe if I hide behind a pillar, he won't see me. I don't... That pulled my camera. Fabulous. Luigi likes King Boo's drip. It's also kind of weird how Mario just kind of starts shutting up as opposed to how he's constantly crying into well. Even for a boo, you are ugly. I've seen some cute boos. You are not one of them. I mean, it seems he enjoys Mario's pain, so... I mean, we have Mario's star. Theoretically, all we need to do is just use that and run headfirst into you. I shall fear no mere house cleaning device. Well, in the Hidden Mansion, it ain't just a house cleaning device. And that's aside from all the other crazy versions of the Poltergust that EGAD comes up with in the Mario series. Persephone in Hades itself is kind of a mixed bag because a lot of people don't know about Greek sensibilities. And as a result, a lot of people give extra crap to Hades, and yes, it is kind of morally dubious. But he also kind of had Zeus's blessing in the matter, which isn't saying much because it's fucking Zeus, but... That's aside from it being a start of, like, some, well, a start, there are a number of them, of, like, Fey-ish traditions where if you eat shit, you're just stuck somewhere. Also, one of the examples of Greek gods just kind of throwing a fit and punishing humans until the rest just give in. Hades kind of has a sucky life. I despise the way you yes, refined King Boo, going shloop shloop by friends. I mean, Hades is literally the dude that'll just go, okay, sure, you can walk out of hell so long as you don't fuck it up. Take your wife with you, just don't look back, you fucking numpty. Oh well, you can still leave, I guess, just not her. A very shame. Ah, well, thanks for popping in, Gray. Hope work goes well. You can watch the VODs of these later on. Or potentially on the bus. I'm not sure how well your mobile connection is. You got headphones. Either way, stay safe and I'll talk to you later. Oh no, the room spun, it's green, and now it's Bowser's. Spooky! I wanted those golden pearls. Give me those golden pearls and lights and all. Oh hey, we're on the roof now. So remember that falling animation? Gasp, it was Bowser who was so soundly defeated by Mar. Why are we clutching the Game Boy horror like that? No reaction. Very sad. Oh, you charged forth just a little too fast. It decided not to let me aim the poltergust. Tastes like mahogany. Let me aim them. I like how he tries to tail whip you. You know, just in case you were trying to take him out like how you took out like how Mario took him out. There we go. Hi, King Boo. How you doing? At least you have a reason to have high health. I like how Bowser shoots ice at you because that's how you took out the bosses. Ow. I don't like how that fire kind of wrapped around to hit me like that, though. Oh yeah, I have to wait for him to have his head down, I guess. Almost walked into that bomb. Howdy, boo daddy. Ow. Semi-hit would be nice. Rather than more fucking poison mushrooms. That can't be pleasant, Bowser. And in you go. Crowned the victor. It's a good thing that didn't land on me. I like how the particles from that last ice blast are still there. The fact that we effectively go into a portrait like in Mario 64 is also kind of neat. It's got that sort of weird dimensionality to it too. Even blue fire at you. When he saw you arrive, well, I mean, not quite, but he was still fine for a while until we got sucked into the portrait. And out we go. Disappeared into the night. Bet the money's real, at least. What do you mean, keep it? We're the one who did all the work and got all that money back. First, go sit. I like how Bowser's head's just in there somehow. The portraitizer theme would also be nifty to have as a ringtone, especially considering that starting bit. Nice kind of copper for Bowser. Silver for Pothead. Silver for a girl, even more annoying. A nice gold for the portrait ghost himself. And for Grimsley. Oh my god, he has such lovely paintings. Art collector, 71%. Somehow. You've got Uncle Grimly, Jarvis, Vincent Van Gogh, Sue P, Clockwork Soldiers, Sir Weston, King Boo. Total of 23 ghosts. 774 coins, $872, 50 gold bars, 3 sapphires, 9 emeralds, 4 rubies, 5 diamonds, 2 pink diamonds, 2 gold diamonds. Wow, those pink diamonds are basically worthless. A whole lot of pearls. For a total of 108,870,000 gold. And now, we run in reverse. Because how else are we got to turn a portrait into a person? And I love this scene. I love this scene so much.
Mamma mia.
Mario shoots out. He's alive. He's saved. Looks so stupid sitting there, dizzy. And Luigi just finally breaks down after that long night, crying and laughing. It's adorable. It's so sweet. I love it. I love the ending so much. Now for credits. And that was Luigi's Mansion. A fun little romp at the start of the GameCube's era. Wild and wacky and adorable and sometimes frustrating, and some things aren't entirely clear, but it's fun to just run through. Fun to challenge yourself, fun to collect stuff. And then there's the ranking system, which we'll get to shortly. And that's aside from the ranking of actually catching the ghosts. Breaking it down a little bit in the credits here. I can't think of Apollo's relationships off the top of my head, although I do know about his son. And so the matter of the ghosts was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted of all his paintings, and in return they used the treasure Luigi had found to build Luigi a new house. Which means he was lying about letting us keep the treasure because he used it to build us a house instead. Welcome to Luigi's new mansion, rank B. And then he made into a portrait for some reason. Because I guess he's just a painter on the side. But yeah, the more money you have collected over the course of the game, the better house you will get at the end. I don't recall if there's an S rank or if it just gets to A rank, but obviously we did pretty good. I'm not sure how much leeway there is to getting the best rank, but it is much, much harder to get the worst rank. To get the worst rank, you basically have to collect absolutely nothing. You have to go out of your way to avoid picking up pearls. It's kind of hilarious. You just get like a rundown tent. As you can see, we've unlocked the Hidden Mansion, but I won't be going there. But we will be going to the gallery just to go over the last couple of ones we picked up. I like how there's a map of this area. As if you could actually walk around down here. I wonder if you could if you got past it again. We don't have anything in here now. What the hell, Egad? We can look at the paintings at least, even if you can't look at the profiles, which irritates me slightly. Yeah, you can't inspect them, unfortunately. And then, of course, in here is the nice Bowser Boo painting. Is that bad? Ooh, spoopy. And then, of course, the portrait of our house is clapped over here for some reason. We can't even look at it properly. Here, but let me just pull up the biographies on the wiki real quick, just to read through those. Uncle Grimly, Hermit of Darkness. Adrift in the darkness, he tends to keep to himself, which suits the rest of the family just fine. Clockwork Soldiers, the toy platoon. They once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector, ho ho ho, but now they march on their own without any mind. Sue P., the dozing girl. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into an eternal rest for sweet Sue P. So I guess she actually did just fucking die somehow. Don't question it. Jarvis. He loved antique jars so much he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself, oh ho ho ho. Sir Weston, the chilly glamour. This strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. Vincent Van Gogh, the starving artist. Despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, this stubborn man refuses to let his art die. Well, I mean, he seems like the type who wouldn't want it to be sold, but hey. It does not look like Bowser or King Boo have a biography there. Oh, wait, no, here we go. There is. I'm not sure how you would see that, though. Bowser and King Boo, the dastardly duo. Not much is known about this mysterious entity. Which just kind of sounds like something they threw together rather than is actually in the game. But yeah, that is Luigi's Mansion. Obviously there's lots more retro achievements to potentially get by running it and rerunning it, and there is the hidden mansion to go through. There is the key to fitness. Find a first floor shortcut key. If you run in the treadmill that's in the far left, you get the key. Why? Why? Then there's catching at least 10 ghosts into tutorial, disappointing him twice without leaving the tutorial. Capturing everyone in the first 7... Everyone in the, first floor. Capture Neville, Lydia, and Chauncey, then get Chauncey's key within the first 7 minutes of a Hidden Mansion run, which is fucking speedrun territory. Speedrun ready. Capture Bogmire in a single ghost battle without letting him break free. Not actually sure how you would do that. Freezing at least 10 little boos at once using an ice ball during the Blossus fight. Collect all 19 big pearls before capturing Big Boo, which basically just means do the optional fights. The main issue is actually getting the big pearls, since that means you have to one-cycle everyone. There is Penniless Plumber, which, as mentioned, is basically being fucking broke and getting less than 5 million gold, which is much harder than you would think. Like, a number of people just suggest you take hits now and again so that you're losing coins. There's the real mansion, which is completing it with at least 150 million gold. There's Art Collector, which is getting a gold frame for every portrait ghost, so I'd have to rerun through for everything anyways. It looks like to get the gold portraits for the boss ghosts, you would really just need to beat them with at least 90 health remaining, I guess. Which is doable, if just slightly annoying for some of them. Mostly Bulasis, since Bulasis is finicky, so fuck. Capture King Boo in the Hidden Mansion, capture Gold Mouse in the Sealed Room, which, as I mentioned, since it's a 20% chance, is slightly more annoying, since you basically have to go from the ground floor to the fucking roof every single time. Beat the game with all 61 gold bars collected in the normal mansion, or all 76 in the hidden mansion. So theoretically, I could have gone for that. I'm pretty sure that's mostly just making sure you get all the speedy specters and the mice. Same for collecting all the emerald, sapphires, and rubies. All the silver diamonds. Capture 5 ghosts within a single ghost battle in the hidden mansion, which might be tough. Assuming I have to catch them all in one go. Another one that's going to be really annoying is Absolutely Beautiful, which is deal at least 150 HP of damage and capture Boo without letting it escape to another room. You've seen how fucking finicky the Boos are. That's going to be a right pain in the ass. Capture a portrait ghost and deal at least 100 HP of damage in the hidden mansion in under 5 seconds, which might have to be done to like one of the first 2 ghosts. And then just capturing Henry and Orville in a single battle without like a break free. But I need to read into how breaking free works just due to how they pull that bullshit. At any rate, with Luigi's Mansion done, I would move on to other retro games, and I might, depending on how I feel. With October rolling around, I need to figure out what horror games I'm going to be playing in general. Luigi's Mansion would have been one of them, but I didn't. I plan on playing through the newer Amnesia game. Actually, I think there are 2 newer ones I haven't touched yet. Maybe even some of the Amnesia fan content, like a late night drink that a lot of people know of and love. Obviously, Lucius needs to get to that vampire game, which might fit the bill. I don't know if I'll get back to that or if I'll have him play more Dishonored or something else. Who knows for Tuesday streams. But obviously, I'll let everyone know once I have decided everything. Aside from that, just for any other announcements, again, tomorrow I'll be doing an earlier stream where I collab with Suikapon at about 2 p.m. Central Time. So in about 5 plus 7. So in about 9 hours or so. So yeah, not too long, but enough to sleep at least. I'm not sure if I'll be having a proper Tuesday stream, which is technically a Wednesday stream, at my normal time after that. But there will be a Wednesday stream regardless of whether or not Lucius is the one doing the streaming. With all that said, I'll go ahead and wrap up. I'm tempted to just do another thing of Mario Party, but obviously I do need to rest. My thanks to Octo Aori for popping in. Hopefully you might give me a follow and might stick around. I kind of assume you found me through Bunkerbox, but I have no idea. Obviously, my thanks to Gray, my loyal friend and mod, who unfortunately had to bounce to work. May his day stay safe. And of course, my thanks to everyone who watches the VODs and watches me in the future. Feel free to give me a follow, leave comments, whatever. Maybe even likes, pray tell, on the YouTube once I upload this there. I really need to organize the YouTube better. The YouTube is so messy. But yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I will certainly try. And mayhaps I'll see you tomorrow. With all out the way, good night, everybody.